Hey, what's going on? This is Leanne, and in this video, I want to give you a quick comparison between two really powerful blog platforms so that you can make a decision for yourself whether you should be setting up a WordPress blog or an ENV2 blog. ENV2, if you haven't heard of it, is a pretty new product out there, and it's built really for its ease of use, and I think you're going to see that in this video. So let's go through a few things, and I've listed a few items that I think are really important to look at. And first of all, let's just talk about setting up the blog. Now this is for comparison. This is my WordPress blog right here. This is actually my my WordPress website. I don't actually use it to blog too much or at all. I did for a while, and I took off the blog page. And this is my ENV2 blog. Okay, so I'll just scroll down a little bit. On this particular site, on my WordPress blog, I've just got kind of one page set up, and I did this especially, and I've got my my tabs here, and I've added my links and whatnot, and you can see if I go to different pages how I've got those set up. Okay, so I really kind of custom made this, put links in and such. All right, not so much a blog for me in that case. You know what I'll do is I'll open up another blog of mine so that you can see an actual WordPress blog. Okay, so here we go. This is my old WordPress blog, yourwebprosperity.com. And again, this is a custom theme that I put together, and you can see that I've got different pages on there. Okay, and then kind of the same thing on the side. So I guess this is the first thing that that we should talk about, is how to set these up. Now with WordPress, it's kind of interesting because here's wordpress.org, and you can actually set this up on your own. So you download WordPress, it downloads a zip file, and then you basically FTP, file transfer protocol, you log into the FTP of your host. Okay, and you can use something like FileZilla or CyberDuck or many other programs that are out there. And you actually install it manually, okay? And when you're installing it manually, you have to go to a certain website, a certain web page on WordPress. You pick options, you pick your password, and then you end up with kind of a blank template, okay? And at that point, once you have your blank template, what you do is you end up on your dashboard. Now this is right, I'm logged in, so I'm gonna go to my dashboard here on this particular site. And the dashboard looks something like this. I've got a theme called Thesis installed, which is a custom theme. And as you can see, there's lots of different options up here. And really what you do with WordPress is you start by going to the settings. You go to settings and you pick your general settings, and there's lots of things to fill in here. And I'll spare you the details because this is not a how to set up WordPress. But then basically you're able to create a new post. Okay, and it looks something like this. I'll click on Add New Post. It looks something like this. You put a title in. You can you have a WYSIWYG editor, or you can do HTML if you prefer. Lots of options on the right and on the bottom here for SEO and different things. There's plugins and there's widgets and basically a lot of different things that you need to learn. Okay, and I'm going to leave this page because I don't really need this new post. Okay, so that's WordPress. Now, ENV2, how do you actually install it? Well, it's automated. It's automatically done for you when you get the blog. So this is pretty much it. And what do the settings look like? Well, I'm logged in here as well. And that's pretty much it. You can change the colors here. Okay, you pick whatever you want here. You can change your the tabs that you want on top. Now I'll just say this. Some people use ENV2 because they want to sell affiliate products and things like that, and so they want to have a lot of these links on the page. Other people want their own pages, and so they can actually take all these tabs off, right? So it's really up to you what you want to see. If you want to brand Empower Network, ENV2 stands for Empower Network version 2, you can turn it off, etc., etc. You have simple SEO options. You can change the links in your footer. You can create custom pages. You can include a custom domain, which I have. And they now have this theme picker, which is kind of fun. So you can change the way that your blog looks, and pretty much with a click. So for example, if I click on preview here, then it shows me exactly what my blog looks like with this new theme. I think it's kind of nice. Okay. So you can either cancel or activate. Really, really simple, intuitive interface. Now to actually write your blog posts with ENV2, you actually log into your Empower Network back office, and there's 4 simple buttons. You want to put a video up, you click video, you click to add the video, put the title, here's a WYSIWYG editor, and the options, that kind of walks you through them. You get to pick, whether you want to put it on your public blog. You get to pick your blog. You can have as many blogs as you want here. Now with WordPress, I'll just say this, as you saw, I have 2 different blogs. If I want to add something to this blog, I need to go to this dashboard. If I want to add something to this blog, I need to go to this, I need to log in and go to the dashboard of this blog, okay? So I have to go to and I have a lot of websites, okay, because I'm an internet marketer. So if you want to blog in different sites, you have to actually log into all those different sites. With Empower Network, you can literally have 100 blogs if you wanted, and you could manage them all from this one place, and you would just pick, you just pick which blog do you want it on, all right? You pick your categories, which you can add, and that's pretty much it. Here's the SEO options. They ought to fill in once you fill stuff here. So if I do this and type stuff, it's going to automatically fill in my SEO options. So if you don't know about SEO, it's automatically done for you. WordPress, not so much. And then you just hit publish and it'll show up on the blog. So that's how simple it is here. And you can manage everything through here. Okay, everything. I can click on this to view and edit my blog, and it goes to this page. So again, this is the ENV2 blog versus WordPress. So far we looked at setup. With ENV2, it's much simpler to set up. Now let's talk about what the give and take is though, because with ENV2, I am limited, right? I can only have whatever themes, for example, are here. I can customize things. For example, as you can see, because I'm logged in, I can edit my image, I can edit my banners, I can edit or remove my my banners on the side and on the bottom. Okay, I can change this if I want. I can change the links on the bottom. And I can change the blurb here on the bottom left if I want. So this is customizable, but it comes simply made. Okay, so you don't need to mess with it, and at the same time you can't mess with it, which is good and bad. It's good because personally, when I get to my ENV2 blog, I get the job done. I write my blog post, I get it up there. It's simple, it's quick, done, boom. I'm on to the next thing in my day. With my WordPress blogs, I have a lot more control over how things look. For example, you can see that this blog looks this way. My other blog looks like this. I have other websites that look drastically different. There are literally thousands and thousands of, excuse my phone. There are literally thousands and thousands of themes that you can set up, and you can look for them. There's lots of free themes, lots of paid themes. This here is a free theme, I think, called September or something like that. This is a paid theme called Thesis. So here's the thing. I can change it. I can make it any way I want, but it also takes more time, and it takes some knowledge of HTML, of CSS, of in some cases JavaScript. And it does take some messing about if you're not an expert. So for example, I've spent a lot more time trying to put together these sites to make them look the way I want. Sometimes a full day trying to figure things out, because listen, I'm not a pro, but I do have, I do have google.com, and I can look things up, right? Anything can be done. And WordPress has actually a community that you can actually ask questions. So this is going to take more time, but you can do different things with it. So if it's important for you to be able to be specific, to do things, and you like messing around with HTML and moving things over an inch, and whatever else, then WordPress is good for you. And, with an ENV2 blog, you are, again, it's simple, but that also limits you in terms of what you want it to look like. So far we talked about setup, we've talked about editing, right? Making it look the way you want. And let's talk about pricing, because that's important, right? With WordPress, it's free, right? WordPress is free. However, you obviously need a website, and you obviously need hosting. Websites run anywhere from $3 in some cases if you get a .info to if you get a .xxx or something like that. It's a lot more. Sorry, I had to burp there. I'm drinking coffee. And of course you need hosting. So with ENV2, It's simple. It's one price for unlimited blogs. So, 1,000 blogs you want to add in there, you can actually do that. And it's just $25 a month. That's it. That includes the hosting. And it gives you a web address for your blog. If you don't really care about having a custom domain, you don't need one. With WordPress, you absolutely have to have a custom domain. And so that's going to cost you $10 per. I also do custom domains, as you can see. This is the given domain, bettereducated.empowernetwork.com, and I have my domain on thenewpowerfulyou.net. Okay, so I prefer to do custom domains. So for me, that price is not a difference. But if you don't care, if you don't mind, then ENV2, you just get unlimited blogs for that $25 a month. Now with WordPress, you also need to get hosting. For example, I have HostGator hosting that runs me about $14.95 a month, I think, about just under $15 a month. So WordPress would seem to be a little bit cheaper there. However, once you get a certain number of blogs and you get enough traffic to those blogs, you might need to upgrade your hosting. Probably not an issue for most of you. But here's what that $25 does a month with ENV2 is you actually get support. So as you can see here, I can hover here and there's a support desk and I can actually get an answer from a person. I can actually pick up the phone and call if I have a billing questions or something like that. With WordPress, you really are kind of stuck looking through their community. They've got here the community here. You're stuck kind of searching for things on Google. And it's more, again, it's more for someone who's a little bit more advanced and doesn't mind taking the time to figure things out. So that's the difference there. So we talked about the price difference, the ease of use, the setup. Let's talk about SEO a little bit more. With WordPress, you can do a lot of wonderful things in terms of SEO, but you got to know how to do it. You got to install the right plugins, right? So if I go here to my dashboard, I can go to plugins and you got to know, which plugins to install. You got to know how to activate them. You got to know, you could add new plugins and you got to know which plugins are legit and which aren't. And, there's like a million of them basically. Okay. With ENV2, it's a viral blog. It's made to be a viral blog and everything is built in. It's automated. If you don't know what you're doing, it automates it for you. And so again, it's a lot easier to set up the SEO and it comes with a lot of different automated options that make it more viral. So good. So we talked about SEO. We talked about setup, ease of use, pricing. We talked about if you have any issues. Let's talk about making money with your blogs. Now, if you're a business owner, offline business, then of course your goal with any online marketing is to get people to your store, right? You want to get people foot traffic to your store. With you can do that with either WordPress or ENV2. Obviously, a lot simpler if you're not an online marketer, if you're not into internet stuff, you don't want to mess with it, you don't want problems, you want to be able to contact support. ENV2 is your answer. You can literally get in here, publish your blog, put your new coupon out, mail it to your list. You're done, right? You're done. It ranks on the search engines. It shows up, no problem. WordPress a little bit tougher. If you're an internet marketer, you really want to think about things. And if you might have a particular product that you're selling online, something specific and custom. And in that case, you really have a choice. But if you're open to making money with different things, then you want to consider which blog is going to make me more money. Now, either one can, obviously, but ENV2 really is created to get the maximum click-throughs, to get the maximum. They put together themes that work. Okay, with WordPress, it's questionable. Okay, it's questionable. You don't know, is the way I have this set up good? Are people going to click where I want them to click, right? You don't know that, but with ENV2, it's tested blogs, tested with hundreds of thousands and probably millions and millions of clicks. So responsive design. Now let's talk about if you're kind of new to internet marketing and you're looking to set up a blog, you want to make money with it. Forget the ease of use, forget all that stuff, forget the support. How do you actually learn to do all that stuff? Well, if you're using WordPress, it's just a tool. You're using WordPress and you're trying to figure it out and you're maybe buying other courses and paying thousands of dollars to learn and maybe paying coaches. With ENV2, you actually have access right there in your dashboard to different courses. There's a viral blogging academy if you want to learn how to blog and really get a lot of traffic blogging. There's a fast start training that comes with your blog. Okay, so you can actually learn about getting traffic. You can learn about how to pick the right topics, how to do the right SEO. There's other products to help you with all variety of your business. And I won't get into a lot of them right now, although I will say that the 15K formula is friggin' amazing, because if you're learning internet marketing, this is like, it's constantly updated with new videos, new training, what's working now. And it's all about every different type of way to get traffic to your website, to your blog. Lots of stuff on here, how to sell high ticket items. Really good stuff. There's actually events. You can go to events and get around other people who are doing affiliate marketing and are, who know this stuff, who are making money with it. So lots of phenomenal information that you can get access to and learn how to do what you want to do. And that's for not just for internet marketers, but also for business owners who really want to learn how to get a lot of traffic to their website and get more people buying their things. So there you have it. That is a comparison between WordPress and ENV2. In summary, if you love coding, you love messing around with code, you love messing around with things, trying to move them over, left and right, here and there, and you have a specific need, you want something really specific, you want it to look a specific way, you want full control over where things are placed and all of that, and you don't mind learning it or paying someone thousands of dollars to set it up for you, WordPress is your thing, right? And if, on the other hand, you just want something that works, that's simple to use, then ENV2 is your thing. And I've got links below this video to both. All right. Enjoy, and I hope this video helped you out.